All right, we're back into the engine, and this time we're going to build up the environment that we need so that we can finish our capture the flag game. But before we go on, let's talk about what these are that's on the ground. These are player spawners. So when the players spawn into your world, usually in Fortnite, they'll fall from the sky and they'll glide in. But if you have these in your level, this is where they will spawn from instead of falling from the sky. So that's what those are. But in order to build this castle area, we're going to have to do a little bit of work here, guys. So let's go ahead and use this grid as our example. This will be one team on this side, and this will be the other team on this side. So we're going to need a lot of assets from the Fortnite packs. So what you need to do is go into your content browser right here, and if you click on all right here, you're going to see 3 folders. And one's going to be the name of your project, the other one's going to be epic content, and the other one's going to be Fortnite content. We want to go into the Fortnite content, and then if you look here, there's a whole bunch of folders, lots of stuff to use. But for now, let's pull out the prefabs folder, and then in here let's go to the castle. And you can use these prefabs, which are pre-built assets, just to put in your island on your map. So I'm going to drag this castle in, and just drop it where you want it. The cool thing is you can rotate it. So click on your rotate button here, and then just rotate it in the blue, the Z. So it's facing this way. So we can see the castle and everything. And now you can also slide it over. Slide it over. Now notice I have my slides on at 4, and you can turn yours on higher or lower. But we're going to put this up in the air, okay? And we need to make another one on the opposite side for the opposite team. So we need to put another castle on this other side. So just drop another castle in there. So drop another castle in. And on this one, we're also going to rotate it. So rotate it. So it's facing the other castle. And put it up in the sky. So 1, 2, right there. Now the reason why we're putting it up in the sky, usually you would build stuff on the ground, but we're going to build like an underground area for this. And this is just the suggestion they had on the website. So we're just going to follow it straight along. So now we've got that. Let's go ahead and make sure our castles are lined up with each other. So you want them to be lined up. So drag it over here in the green 1 slot, and it should snap right in front of it. Perfect. So now you've got 2 castles, and depending on how big you want this area to be, you can move these castles back or whatever. But for me, we're going to leave it alone for now, and then we'll click on it if we need it. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is build some walls. So let's go back into the content browser, and let's go back a couple folders. So go back to the Fortnite folder. Then you could look in their galleries folder here. And here you can find all kinds of stuff. But for me, let's look for, I think, building maybe. Building, castle. So let's build some more on this castle. I'm going to go into the castle B. Nope. Castle C? Yeah, castle C. And I'm going to find a wall here. Take this wall and drag it straight into your level. And then what we're going to do is make another wall on top of that. So you can hold Alt and drag it up, and it's just going to duplicate it. Just make one right there. Now since my snaps are on and they're set to 4, you see my walls are snapping perfectly together. That's why I have them set on 4. And for these 2 walls, I actually can move them maybe 1 over, possibly. That should be good. So now they're 1 grid outside of where the castle ends. Now, on the end of this wall, let's put a roof piece, like a floor or something like that. So, because remember, this is the basement down here. So go back into your building, the galleries, building, and we'll go to castle. I think it's A this time. It might not be A. It might be C. Okay, maybe B. I don't remember which one. There you go, B. I want the wood floor mines, right? And what I'll do with that is I'll just put a little wood floor right here. But actually I want it on the other side of the wall, like that. Okay. Now what you can do, since you have all of that together, let's copy that, all of these. So press shift to click on another object, and then while you're holding shift, click on your other object. Now with all three of these objects together, in Unreal, there's a way you can group them. But here we won't need to group them. We could just simply hold Alt and move them to the right. And that way they'll just snap. And you can keep on doing that so you have walls going all the way down. So let's do that. So I'm gonna do it again. Snap. You have to let go of Alt to do it again. Snap. Okay. Now for this, let's see, the prefab, Castle Keep 2. All right, let's move this down one. Yep, just like that. So now our little play area, I think, will be straight. Maybe not. We'll get it right. But this is how you build, guys. So let's keep on going. I think I'm gonna actually raise it up one more. Raise it up like that. So then this will be a whole down area. Cool. I like that. So let's keep on copying and pasting these walls here. So duplicating them, I mean. And let's duplicate it all the way down. Alright, cool. Now what you can do is keep on duplicating it around and around and make your your castle walls the way that you want them. So what I'll do is I'll keep on going around because I just want this area to be a downstairs area. So we'll play with that in a minute, but just keep on going. Okay, this is going to be our entrance right here for the downstairs area. So when we make another wall here, and what you could do is do this. Copy this one, rotate it in the Z, and we'll move it right here. And then all we need right here is another wall. So we could just take these two walls and move them over. So Alt, move, and they're gonna snap. Boom. So that's pretty good to me. That looks pretty darn good. You're going to be able to come out of this door and walk on this area and go into that door. So there's going to be all kinds of ways that you can get to their flag. But let's go ahead and keep on building. These little sound things, this is what the wood floor will sound like. And it's playing a sound. We can hear that sound right here. I guess we can't hear it. They won't let us hear it. But it's a cave random sound wood high stress loop. So basically you're going to just hear the wood creaking all over this castle, which is going to be pretty cool. So let's copy these three pieces again, and this time we'll move it back this way and rotate it 90 degrees this way. Okay, so for that we want it there and we want it here. And same thing on the other side, so duplicate that and then just rotate it at 180 degrees. Now a quick way to get to your rotate and all of these things without having to come up here and click every time. If I wanted to rotate, all I have to do is press the letter E, and now my rotate widget comes up. If I wanted to scale it, all I have to do is press the letter R, and then my scaling thing comes up. If I wanted to move it or translate it, all I have to do is press W. So W, E, and R will allow you to switch between those three things, W, E, and R. So let's rotate it by pressing E and rotate it 180 degrees. Boom. The cool thing about the prefabs is if you don't like certain parts of them, you can delete them. Like for me, I don't necessarily see a functionality of this here. So I could just say delete and it's gone. It didn't mess up anything. Now with this, we want to have so they can actually walk downstairs. So we're going to need some kind of stairs here. And what do you know? They got some stairs. So pick the stairs that you want. For me, I don't know yet because I haven't done this. So let's try these stairs. Okay. You want to rotate them in 90. And what you want to do is translate them up so they're coming right here. So now the stairs are matching there. And let's put another set of stairs so they can go down one more time. Oops. And put that down here. And hopefully that'll just connect straight up just like that. Perfect. Now they can go downstairs to the other side of the castle. So let's build this area out real quick. So let's get another one of these walls and we'll move it over. And another one. And from here, what we could do is probably, they don't need this much room when they come downstairs. So let's rotate the wall 90 degrees. And we're going to put this one right beside it. So right over here to the right. Boom. And then we'll move it up some even. Because all they need to do is come down the stairs and turn around and go down the hallway. For here, let's put a wall. So put that there. And then we'll do the same thing for this side. Like I said, this one can be rotated. Bop, bop, just like that. And well, let's build it evenly, guys. Let's do it like that. And then I just want my planks to be the same on both sides to make it look like it's nice. Take this wall here. We're going to press W to move it over. Alt to duplicate it. Click it right into place. And now if you look right here, we've got ourselves a little underground passageway that the player can use. And if you want them to have more space when they come down the stairs, you can move your walls back or whatever. But we're going to put a floor down there too and all this stuff. So just keep on going. Now, I bet you're wondering, like, is there a way I could go faster at this? Absolutely. So what we'd want to do now, in this case, let's just say duplicate all of these. So hold shift to click on all of the ones on this side. And we're just going to duplicate them to the other side. So we don't have to do it, one by one like we just did. But it's good practice to know how to move around the engine so you can build the world that you desire to build. Even when you're following a tutorial, it's always good to interject your own imagination in, because then you'll get ideas. And the gold, the currency of creating games is ideas. Like, this is what fuels this industry, ideas. So now I've got those duplicated. Let's move them to the other side. And we're going to rotate them 180 degrees. And now we can just line it up where it needs to be. So line it up. And we said that they need to be touching this part here, so that when they come out this door, they could be walking on these planks here. Just like that, I believe. Yep. Yep. Cool. So let's keep on building. Yeah, let's keep on building. Let's just keep on going, dude. Building sometimes takes a long time because you want it to be right. You don't want it to be not right. You want it to look cool. When people play games, they play it because they can get immersed in it. And the easier it is to get immersed in your world, the better chance you have to retain players. So let's rotate that, put that there. Let's add an extra wall here. Boop. Wow. Alright, cool. So, this is a lit castle now. This is getting sick, bruh. If you're following along, good, because you're going to have a sick ass, you're going to have a cool level to play with. Now what we can do, are these lined up? No. Let's duplicate this one more time to the right. Bop. And then let's duplicate both of these to the right, so we don't have to build the sides again. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again, let's build the back like we just built the back. So boop, boop, boop. This one was in here like that, I believe. Did it go all the way to the back door? Back door, and then one past the back door. And so this one's actually supposed to be rotated. Like, yeah, like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's right. I just wanted it to be even, the same. Okay, and down here, move this wall there, and duplicate it over a few times. Okay, and let's build this part. So in order to go faster, instead of me having to build that part, let's just grab that, that, and that, slide it, and move it. And do the same thing on this side. Rotate it. Take off this thing because I don't want it. Then let's build out this side. So you can even hold Alt to duplicate something by rotating it. It doesn't always have to be by moving it. See? It's just a handy tool to have. Oops. Doop. And move that forward. There. And actually we need another wall here. So, there. But what's the point if you can't get to the... If you can't get here, we should actually put another plank here. So what I'll do is I'll move this wall back to there, and we'll just put another plank here. And actually, to stay consistent, I want this plank to be faced that way. And another wall. Cool. So what I've done is I just built a little, like, you're not gonna really see it. You could even close this part off or put a weapon or something in there. It's a little secret spot basically. And let's do the same thing on this side. So move this one out.
Wake up in the morning, about to be a good day. No stress and I'm feeling okay. My problems getting out of my way. I know it's about to be a good day. Good day, 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 good day. Early in the morning, my alarm clock sounds, bumping my sounds, time to get down. I don't really know what I'm feeling right now. Sunshine got me feeling like wow. Got the universe on my side. I ain't rushing, I'm just taking my time. No bullshit on my line. Positivity on my mind. Good vibes, what I'm feeling inside. From the moment that I open my eyes, I ain't smoke, but I'm feeling so high. Ready for whatever, yes, time to go live. Left my problems in yesterday. Only good things what I estimate. Relax, breathe, resuscitate. Won't take anything less today. I feel it all up in my anatomy. Even if these motherfuckers mad at me, there's nothing that can happen that could rattle me. If the world was against me and they battle me, I know the power that I'm working with. Connecting all the dots, got my circles lit. Taking negativity and reversing it. Any challenge that I face, yeah, I'm working it. Together, wake up in the morning, about to be a good day. No stress and I'm feeling okay. My problems getting out of my way. I know it's about to be a good day. Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, flows. I'm going hard like I ball in the pros. Whoa, I'm feeling good from my head to my toes. Chilling with all of my bros, flipping this dough. Yeah, I just coast. We celebrating and laughing at Joe's. Just made a toast, for what I close. Counting this money and making the most out of this life, cause it's out of this world. Making this beast and I hang with my
So for this
girl.
top part up here, let's use another one of those floors they have. Ooh, they got some nice floors in here. Let's use this one. Okay, I could dig it. And I'm gonna use this just as the main floor. You can use any floor that you want, guys. You don't have to use the same ones as me. This is where the creativity comes in. I'm just showing you how to do it really fast and efficiently. Not necessarily fast, but efficiently. Not fast. So you could do this. And we'll copy all of that now. And we can do this here. Boop. All right, sick. So now we've got underground and above ground. Now what I would do here is I would put like some kind of, so they can't fall off. Let's put like a wall there. Oh, look at this. We got perfect. A balcony. Yeah. Alright, so say you copy this over to the other side. Hold on, let me try that one more time. Turn my snapping back. Say you copy this over to the other side, right? And you don't want to rotate it. Because if I rotate it, then this would be on that side. Well, you can simply right click and press transform. And I know that this is in the Y direction because the green is Y, red is X. So we're going to transform mirror Y. And that literally just mirrored it for us. So the only thing I'd have to do here is I think I'd have to play with this and move it over one. Move it over where it needs to be. There we go. Cool.
Hey, get them. UEFN, stand up and fight for your rights. Get them, stand up and fight for your rights. They gon' try to snatch you right in front of your face. Make you work some overtime, slave, you get no pay. Say that it's okay, won't let you do it your way. Dodging all the bullshit, got me screaming Olay. Propane, now watch me blow up, and I don't need no flames. Yo, watch me glow up, my flow is like some cocaine. Now watch you snow up, I'm tryna rock a gold chain and snatch your hoe up. Hey, fuck anybody tryna step on my freedom, and fuck the government, cause I think we don't need them. They can't eat if I'm on it, don't feed them. Gotta join them for a bit if we think we can't beat them. Hey, strategize, get your game right. Get your Smith and Wesson on and get your aim tight. We don't live the same life, tryna set them free. With my music and my lyrics and my energy. Stand up and fight for your rights. Stand up and fight for your rights. You gotta stand up and fight for your. They gon' try to snatch you.
Our castle is completed. At least the top outside part is completed. Now what we have to do is work on this courtyard part and the underneath part. And I will continue to work on that with you guys here. But make sure that you press save all. Do not press this save button or you might lose all your work. Press save all. And make sure that it says all changes saved down here. This one's getting a little bit long, so I'm probably going to cut this one and we'll finish the castle in the next video. Thanks for joining me in this one. I'll holla at y'all in the next one. Peace.